Hi guys, so today my microwave stopped working. I'm gonna open it up, try to see if there's any fuse that is burned and change it, and you guys are gonna see how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so come around, take a look. First you're gonna have to look at the screws. Okay, so we're gonna take off the screws first, take off the housing, and then take a look inside if we can find the fuse. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video now and not bore you to death on how I'm unscrewing the screws, and I'll be right back. See? Okay guys, so I removed a couple of screws here, a couple of screws there. But we still got some clamps that are holding it. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's in there. It's right there. Yeah, so I'm going to use a screwdriver to unhook the clamps, and then I am just going to push the cover forward and it's going to come off. So I'm using a flat head. Okay, so it has to slide backwards, not forwards. And it's off. Now, if you want to take a peek, right here is where the magic happens. Okay, this is the magnetron. Okay, it gets the power, it goes in. This is the transformer that changes the voltage, sends it to the magnetron, and then the magnetron generates the microwave and send it into the unit inside here, where it heats everything up. This part here is the controller. So somewhere between here and here there's no power. So I'm gonna try to find out using a multimeter and trying to see if I can find a, first you have this thing here. This is a resistance and also a fuse. So this thing, if this thing is burned, then it's easy, you just replace it. If it's something else, we're gonna see later on. Okay, hold this. So I can't see if this is burned or not. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take my multimeter that I just bought, and I'm going to try to measure if there is a resistance, if there's conductivity between the two ends. If there's conductivity, if the resistance is not infinite, then this thing is good and we have to move forward to the next piece. So give me 2 minutes. So okay guys, so my multimeter is here. I put it on the lowest setting for ohms, for resistance. Right now it's 1, and if you touch it, you will see that it's showing something, which means that there is conductivity between the leads. So I'm not actually interested on what is the resistance on this. I'm just interested to see if it conducts electricity, and it works. So this is not the actual problem. Now we're gonna have to move on forward. Check all the wires to make sure nothing is burnt. And by the way, if you look here, you will see that there is a small smoke part. So I'm gonna have to follow this wire and see where it goes, and then measure it from end to end. I'm gonna try to unhook it from here. There you go. And it goes all the way in there. And then it comes out, and it comes in here. So I'm going to unhook it from here instead of there. And I will test the two ends. One of them goes there, like that, and the other one goes in here. Now let's see if we got movement. Yep, we got resistance, so we have electricity flowing. So it's not this part, even if it looks a little bit charred. It's not actually this side.
Yeah, that totally looks a bit burned.
Which one?
It was in this one, I think.
This one is really black right there.
Oh, yeah.
So hook it back. And of course, guys, it goes without saying again, when you're working on electrical devices, make sure they are turned off.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Now let's see if it's getting power from one end to the other. Okay, one lead and the other lead. And it's conducting the electricity. This one isn't either.
Bit weird. I mean, they look very burned, but they actually are not.
Well, sometimes they do conduct a lot of electricity, and if the contact is not absolutely perfect, they can create sparks, and that will cause the burn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're hooked back.
Let's see.
What else? Those look fine.
He kind of looks a bit.
No, those look fine. Everything seems to be okay, so what is the problem?
In here, maybe? Or maybe it's like one that really looks good, but actually it's not.
It's just a fan.
The fan looks a bit dirty. don't you think?
Yeah, that's because it worked for many years,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
normal
sure.
to have a little bit of dust in here.
And sometimes it's kind of good to clean it, maybe?
You don't want to get wet stuff inside electrical
Oh.
things.
See. That over there looks a bit roasted. Like there. That little piece, white piece. On the side, it looks a bit like...
This one? No, it's not. It's good.
Okay. See. In here, maybe. Like in here. The problem.
Okay, so what I'm going to try is that I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to try to measure some voltage. Okay. So, plug it in. Change multimeter for voltage. There you go, 200.
Okay. It has electricity.
And it come back alive. So it looks like it was a power coupling somewhere that didn't work. Start.
Oh, I see the red light.
It was 1 second
Yeah.
and it worked. It's all that I need.
Oh, it
So
smells.
that was it. Looks like my microwave was not bad. It was just a power coupling that was not well done.
I smell the burnt
So-
stuff, I think.
Next time, when your microwave stops working, instead of just throwing it away and buying a new one, try to see if you can troubleshoot it a little bit. Maybe it's something easy, you know, it's not electronics gone bad, it's just something electrical. It's a wire and it's not connecting from point A to point B. A multimeter, a lot of common sense, and never stick your fingers in it when it has electricity in, okay? If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it, okay? Try to do it without, okay, troubleshoot it without the power on. And if everything seems good, like it did with mine, if you don't know what you're doing, don't stick your fingers in there when it has power. Try to unplug, plug back in everything, put the electricity, the power supply back on, and see if it works without touching the insides. If it works, you're good to go. Unplug it, put back the cover, you're good. If it doesn't work, you might want to call a specialist or throw it out and buy a new one. Your decision. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye bye.